Question number 6. So let's do cross multiplication. For binomials, you put parentheses. By the way, do I need to do cross multiplication? Let's look at the denominator. Are they same? Yep. So can I just say numerators must be the same? Yep, that'll work, right? So arrange the term again. And then what's next step? Factor. 6 times 2 makes 12, right? And negative 6, positive 2, negative 4, negative 6, positive 2, negative 12. So what are the solutions? 6 or negative 2. And now let's check one more thing. What is going to be the excluded value? Look at the denominator. Do I have denominator? Yes, denominator should not be equal to 0, right? So if that number makes denominator 0, that's going to be a big trouble, okay? Problem. So your answer should not be negative 2. Do we have negative 2? Yup. So exclude that number. So what is my only solution? 6. So you have only one solution. In SAT testing problem, they have this type of problem, okay? Choice A, 6 and negative 2. And most of students pick 6 and negative 2. Oh, I see it on my work. Alright, don't be too excited. And double check, triple check. If we have rational expressions, you check excluded value. If it is excluded value, cross that out. That's not the solution. Next one, number 8. What's your answer? Let's check, okay? Distributive property. So negative 4x plus 16, and then move the terms to the other side, and you factor out, and your solutions are negative 4 or 3, right? Do we have excluded value 4? Excluded value is 4, positive 4, so negative 4, positive 3, both are fine, so both are solutions. Question number 10, cross multiply. More than 2 terms, try to have parentheses around them, okay? So x minus 4, x plus 10 in the product. And expand by using distributive property. First, outer, inner, last. So that will be 6x minus 40. And let's see. Can I cross out x squared and x squared? Yup. Okay, now it's linear function. So this will be 8x equals to 40. So x will be 5. 5 is excluded value or not? Excluded values are 4 and 2, so it's okay. So that is solution. Okay? Question number 11. Let me copy down the question so I can use least common multiple. Oh, I copied the problem wrong. Okay, E equals to 7 minus 3p over p squared minus 9. What is the least common multiple of question number 11? P plus 3, p minus 3. Can you expand? If it is expanded, that will be p squared minus 9. So either form is fine. You put p squared minus 9 as a least common multiple, that's fine. You want to write p plus 3, p minus 3 because you see the same thing, that's fine. So either way, notations are fine. So p plus 3, p minus 3, every term on the left and on the right. Why do we do that? Because we want to get rid of the denominator. Cancel. Cancel. After you get rid of the denominator, you got the little bit simpler form, right? p minus 3, p minus 1. And then 2 times of p plus 3, and the other side only the numerator. And continue working with distributive property twice here, right? So we have FOIL method. Square, p squared. Outer inner together makes negative 4p, and last plus 3, and distributive property negative 2p minus 6 is going to be 7 minus 3p. Arrange the term all on the left hand side so we can use quadratic formula or factored form. So p squared, negative 4p, negative 2p, what is the sum? Negative 6p, add 3p, negative 3p. Plus 3 minus 6, negative 3, subtract 7, negative 10. So arrange the term in descending order. What's the next step? Factor. P here, p there, 5 times 2. Higher number 5, same sign. Okay, by using the zero product property, p will be 5 or negative 2. Now I need to check with my excluded value. Excluded values for these rational expressions are negative 3 or positive 3, right? Excluded values are plus or minus 3. So I can take 5 or negative 2 as my solution. If you see least common denominator, and then you can figure it out what will be cancelled out quickly. Okay? So you practice this type of problem and you can skip that part and you can write the next step right away. And then the problem gets easier. If you have a quadratic part, think about factoring. Factoring gives you the answer quickly. If it is not possible to factor, we use quadratic formula. Question number 12. What is least common multiple here? What is least? Oh, something's disappeared, isn't it? Okay. Alright, what is least common multiple over question number 12? X minus 2, x plus 3. Are you going to say this together? All of that? Let's think about multiplying this first, okay? What do we get? Equal sign. I see some things keep disappearing. Okay, x squared plus outer inner together 1x and last 6. So, oh, that is the product of these two. So if you multiply least common multiple on the first term, denominator will be gone, right? Denominator will be gone. And what left then from the least common multiple? X plus 3 left. From the second part, if you cancel x plus 3 with a factor on the least common multiple, what left? X minus 2. If we multiply the least common multiple on the third part on the right hand side, the denominator will be cancelled out. What left on the numerator? 3x plus 4. Do you see it? And then you can distribute. Oh, I see 3x, 3x. Can I cross out? Okay. And then x squared plus 2x. Subtract 4 from both sides. That is negative 8. And let's factor. Plus 4 and x minus 2. And what are the solutions? X will be negative 4 or positive 2. Can I accept both of them as my solutions? Let's check excluded values, okay? What are the excluded values? 2 and negative 3. I should not have 2 for my solutions. So what will be my final answer? Only negative 4.